we do the voices of Jake and Marceline, and it's a blast. The show is it's amazing how it keeps growing and growing and growing.
It's crazy.
It never ceases to amaze me. It's just, I mean, the fans are they're rabid. They're rabid for it. They eat it up.
There's wonderful costumes out there
Oh
waiting
yeah.
for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Cheers around.
They're all there. Everybody comes geared up, and every year there's more and more people geared up in Adventure Time stuff. It's just always it really never ceases to amaze me.
I mean, you come from pretty big shows in the past. I mean, this is kind of
This is up there.
Category,
this is up there with, I mean, big Futurama. I mean, like 2 years ago, I was coming from the Futurama panel to get to the Adventure Time panel, and I brought Matt Groening with me to the Adventure Time panel and surprised Penn. And Penn.
Penis pants.
Penn was excited, but I mean, the Cartoon Network brass was also pretty excited because I'm bringing Matt Groening and Matt Groening's big, huge seal of approval. I mean, came on stage and was just like, I introduced him and the crowd went crazy. And he was like, next to
remember that.
Yeah, and he was like, next to Futurama, this is my favorite show on television, and it just was, it was crazy. It was crazy.
I was actually waiting backstage, and then you went out with Matt, and everyone was going insane. They were talking for like 20 minutes, and everyone was going wild, and I'm just kind of waiting back there. I'm like, I think they forgot about me. I was like, really?
Oh my God, that's right. I did. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I stole some of your thunder. I stole her thunder. I'm so
20
sorry.
minutes later, they're like, oh yeah, and we have Marceline back here too. And I was like, hey guys. I know it went from like this craziness to like, oh, yep, hey, I'm here too.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
But yeah, I mean, the show is.
That was cool though. I got to meet him, so.
Yeah, there you go. But I mean, the show has just grown exponentially, and the fan base has, and it just. And everybody likes it. For this show is like all ages, from 1 to 92. I mean, people are blown away by it, by the art, by the characters, by the music. I mean, she's incredible. The storylines,
so good,
so
good.
it's just.
How was the pitch for you guys? How was the pitch to you guys?
I did the pilot. And it was just all I knew about it was just a boy and his dog.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's it. And
I knew nada about it.
Yeah.
I just went into it kind of blindly, just like a regular audition, and I was just like, what the heck is this show? And then when I actually booked the role, I was like, wait, what the heck is this show?
Yeah. There's no way this show can take off when it first got started. It's so insane.
I think when we first started doing like the first episodes, I said this is either going to be huge or people aren't going to get it. And thankfully they got it and they loved it. So I'm happy.
What did
and
you
I'm
think
thankful.
people wouldn't get?
What I didn't get was
I'm totally in concert with what she just said. Like it confused me. I was completely in
mad geniuses.
Yeah, I mean, totally mad professors and mad geniuses and mad scientists writing this stuff and the world they created, and I was just really in the dark at first, and then it was just like, oh, okay, all right, now I finally get it.
So
and
what does it mean to you?
It said boy and his dog.
What did you get?
Boy and his dog.
That's all it is.
Boy and his dog in an imaginary world. I'm thinking like somebody once said to me that it's a boy who's in a coma and his dog is by his bedside, and what the show is the world that he's created in his mind in the coma, and the dog is just there with him.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that's what I go with in my mind, even though it's probably not it. It works for me from a like a character standpoint, and from a to view the world, the land of Oo. That's for me. That's what makes it feasible. That's what makes it tangible. That's what makes it, you know, easier to be a part
Digest.
of. Yeah.
We have one more question about that. You guys mind if I take it? Last year when I spoke with you, you were doing a documentary about voice actors.
I just had a panel yesterday.
Okay, yeah, we just
2,000 people. It was unbelievable. We had Tom Kenny, we had Pendleton Ward, we had Rob Paulson, we had James Arnold Taylor, D. Bradley Baker, Andrea Romano, myself, Fred Tatasciore, who are all in the movie. Right now we have our website up. We have almost 3,000 pre-orders for the film. We're looking for distribution. And the film is done, complete. I'm wearing the shirt right now. I know that voice. And go
there a
to.
website?
Oh, thank you
I
very much.
literally
Yeah,
said
I
that
know
when
that.
I met you. I was like, you sound so familiar. I didn't say anything because I was like, what? And then you came in the
funny.
Futurama hat, and I was like,
There he is.
I have to take them to the next
Okay,
All
but
right.
Thank you, guys.
tell everybody to go to iknowthatvoice.com.
You got it.
Just direct them to that if you want to plug that.
Yeah, and I think the show really is all those things. You know, I mean, it's a dark kind of Grimm's fairy tale.
There's a really dark
you know?
backstory to the whole thing.
Yeah, there's a dark. It's post-apocalyptic fiction.